Now, before we set out to listen to Dharma, it is good to remember the proper motivation, which is to think right at this point. I decide to listen to Dharma with the intention of later being able to liberate all sentient beings. Sorry. So now we, the next line, the text says, alas, these people here in this corrupted age, the mind stream of those people here at this time is extremely difficult. It's a difficult time because the state of mind has shifted to a much coarser level. What previously has been the amount of disturbing emotions or passion was not so visible, so obvious, but now it has become to be very obvious and powerful. Everywhere is hatred, pride, jealousy, ignorance, greed, and so on, in a dominating expression. So it's at this time when the disturbing emotions, afflicting emotions have become so strong that even the people that live close with each other, relatives, family members, are in disaccord and struggle, fight with each other. Moreover, there are whole states that fight with each other, and in battle they are moved by their aggression, their pride, and their jealousy.
Sanji Peppa Lasova, Tenri Kavla, Tenekarwa Zambuchi Yorava, Tikarwa Zambuti Yomi, Tata Himunga Kavla Heva.
La Shunglam Dawser.
Ram Zambu, Tico Payora.
The Shung de Lamda.
Young to the Lamdra, Ram Chimbo, Tell Yamok Sailor. Young to the young Zombu, Lam the Yamson. Yes.
And even more now, this what is called the good path, the broad path of honest, straightforward people is damaged, and it means that at previous times there were a lot of people contemplating, nourishing their own compassion and loving kindness towards each other, and at this point many of them have dropped their positive attitude and are wandering astray.
다 요지 제세는 다 제기 제랑고 거죠. 되니 제기 제라 내봐서 봐. 다 된다와 탐지지 요주게 내가네. 대 요주주지 좀 제기 제랑고 거려 봐.
Now, when they have left the broad path of good and wholesome, straightforward activity, now they're engaged in the opposite, is the deceiving of others.
제일 초보당 거데 간리지 거는 거네. 두니마 값은 거 간리지 거거든요. 제일 초보로도 초보마 자주 연상로라 수이 돼서 다 상로지 당연히 뭐 바로 보고 내백에 답시 매 연바텔라 돼서 뭐 폼로와당 되니 동한 때 벌써 봐 된지게 내가서 간리 구근도 상로 된지 잘 그래 정말 뭐 바로 보자라 콜라 동한 용화 콜라 내바 용화 된다와데 콜라 탑 간리 지는 콜라 내바서 용거래 탑 간리 지는 콜라 동한테 용거래 대연스면이 콜라 동한 때 구근도 내바서 구근도 상로 된다와 종종 땅 거래
적불로세요.
아
적불로세요.
한 초부로도 다 되라 초부지는 추가 많이 봐마 득박에 람 초부 되니 초부로도 초부가 마성제제 변는을 담시나양 되니 담de 주마 장바 해게 담 장부 잔이 해게 요 말에 대 초부가 뭐래.
And then the other thing is that now how is this done to confuse people? It is done by the crooked type of intelligence and mind that seeks for so-called skillful methods to put other in state of suffering and prevent their well-being. And this is also acted out with speech. That crooked type of speech is then mainly deceiving people. Instead of talking straightforward and honestly, one mainly cultivates lie and deceit.
자주 현상 로라 수이 대세 된다 탐기 바고는 신 탐지는 고고로 탑코나 세바 다 생기 탐지게 생기를 된다와 요도 다 소라 이치티 토버리 자니 이치티 토버 말해.
And this time is also then marked by the changeability of mind, this very unstable state of mind where people constantly change their opinion. Those they liked yesterday, they don't like today, and vice versa. And in this time of changing, flickery mind, whom can we trust?
제이 인존통네 론다 몽세 바트를 무지가 다 공게 제마 제이도 동하게 담래와 되니 생송 님마게 생진 탐지게 송롱당 마게 담다 되니 루게 제발라서 반 탕네 공신드네 저 샘라 샘 펑게도
Then with an expression of great sadness, Patrul Rinpoche continues and says, looking upon those people in this corrupted time, I'm deeply confused. And he's aware of what happened to others, and he says, I'm discouraged and unhappy about this.
되니 제마 소여 ngọ라 소여 단스 제마 도는 ngọ가 동하게 땅 소여 ngọ라 저 생진 탐지게 산라 요주 코나리노 되니 요주 코나 예베게 생진 디게 되니 나라 땅지 시나용 대라 땅지 몸보고 그래 제기는 대는 고고로 땅 식당 양나 대라 되니 빅발란 죽베게 땅다고 당 제기는 대나와 레인도 문도 대라 땅지 땅 그래.
Again, he says, Alas, can anyone trust what anyone says? At this time, everybody is trying to deceive others, and so we cannot trust the word directly. Instead, we're full of suspicion. We have to check. We have to cross-check what the information of the other means. Maybe it's just a skillful means to lead us on the wrong path and to entangle us with very unskillful activity.
되니 배다와 야나 무슨 심부랭나 렘잔드 nen잔데서 배나 심무글랭 심무글랭나 했나 되니 심무글랭한테 갈래 나랑 사로 배된다와
Now, the example he gives is, it is like to be in the midst of human-eating demons, and this is very dangerous, of course, because they just desire to eat us up.
那么在当地就有的哇，在你没去当初爬了了，着搞了目前挪入来吧啦，当初爬了啦，着的等啥下这个等你现在等你当着那当初爬了的那样啥的，上课的那兄弟，这是某个人，是某种种有个人。他在那现在等你可能是某他们几个出上的他，你们开心常常课啥个都。等你第一个了课，你这啦，等上学生不做吧，大众系就是有的。等大众系的他那还用呢，他假如俺当然想啊，俺假如是某个人呢爬着的，等你俺假如几个，等你拉吧。
Just to tell a little bit more about this, those demons that eat up people. Here's the story of people from old time that was setting out and cross ocean for the jewel-encrusted island, and one person ended up on another island that he mistook with the jewel island, but in actual fact it was the island of those demons. And when that happened, the people gathered around him and prepared for a nice meal, at which point a bodhisattva manifested to him in the form of a horse, a flying horse. And the horse talked to him and says, well, jump on my back quickly, I will bring you away from this demon island to another safe place.
等你大牙不，这里没有当机行行，这里通呢，他那时候是不是来不的我？来我不打的。
那时候，真的真通呢。
真的真通呢，这里朗诵介绍有过的。
Now, what does the story tell us? It means that when the next occasion we meet such a flying horse that is able to talk to people, comes from the various places, then we should know that we are right at this point on a demon island, that we're in great danger, and we had better jump right on back of this horse and make our way.
大江西了，嘎当真的有嘛？大嘎，这当大的人呢，大的嘎有的是吧？有的啊，真看了啥子有的啊？大江西都是有嘛的，真大，那念过都，真正些呢，大江西碰到跑出，真的有的。
So now this comes with some sense of discomfort, where normally the horses are equipped with how do you call this? The stirrups and so on, and but this one is without this equipment, and we have to hold on to the back and the hairs of the horse by ourselves, and we might actually drop down.
他提引的人把这种目的别下来的是么？他大概本来身心长期的啦，本来是么着的？但后来现在修钱不有人俺家修钱不超度修钱，没人那把些把那等你干个都，那把么这个都，听到我别下来的，是么个人的我别下来。
And Tsa Patrul uses the example for showing that here at this place, in his opinion, people behave exactly like demons. Their whole mental power is geared for the harm of others, and their talk is deceitful talk and so on, and says there is no much difference to demons.
公呢，让人让啊，切瓦人子，俺让跟俺让啊，他杂才不去了，来不了的。没眼巴啦，等你三两年蒙包有的，人家俺让从大俺把送几个技术兄弟，等俺让从三两年蒙包有的，人那样没。就他妈把东扎个嘛的，俺让跟俺让啊，他杂才过的，让人让啊，切瓦人子。
让了切瓦人的，
俺让真。
So knowing all this, considering this situation, there is the great responsibility I have to take for my own mind. And surely as everyone's conflicting emotion at this point are very obvious in cause, also my heart is filled with this, but the difference is that I possess the means, the skillful means of Dharma to take care of my mental situation, and this I have to do myself. This is the greatest kindness I can offer to myself. What does it mean to offer great kindness to oneself? Let's say someone out of ill-wishing motivation does harm to us. Now we have the option to apply skillful means of Dharma and contemplate patience. This option to apply patience as a remedy of anger and not acting out our anger as an answer, response to the other's harm, this is what is meant here by taking on one's responsibility and being offer the kindness to oneself. Now there are various types of attacks possible where people try to harm us, and whenever that happens we have the option to say, well, what's actually the reason for this? The reason is certainly that I have done harm to that person at the previous lifetime or so, and whenever now this person attacks me, this is the chance to just pay back my debts, and just by the very fact that he harms me, I will be purified, and all this negative imprint is fading away. When somebody steals away from me, certainly I have done the same to that person at other times, and now I can wish for the thief that he or she may be happy with whatever he or she took, and then at the same time I'm not getting angry. I also train myself in the great virtue of generous giving. Here, the mind perceiving consciousness in the time of Bardo, between the lifetimes, is totally alone. And at this time, the mind is only accompanied by the previous habitual imprints of virtuous and unvirtuous action. anyone else who could help us out, show the way and assist is not available.
Tani badola lebe kaso yinge tani todan tani shabse yo mari de yena tata ngaron so misendala tese yadam gnyamlin china ta ti badu kaso tani yadam ti ki shar zain ta ti tani nasong jobundu.
Although as a principal situation, no one can assist us in the intermediate state, the Bardo state, when our consciousness is driven around by karma. But however, if we train ourselves during this life with the meditation deity, the deity can appear to us in the intermediate state and be of help.
Tani deye kabla, tani pena, tani ngaranga, tani lama la sowa tamna, tani bardo ne yang lama pepni, shankang ya na changwan sepa, tani yung yore.
Equally, supplicating one's own guru teacher, then in the intermediate state, this teacher can appear to us and lead us in the proper way.
Tani deye kabla tata ngarong chong, tani gewa drup le zangbo sana, tani meye lutin la sopa, gewa zangbo shi lengit. Tata ngarong chong dikpa kwana sana, tani nyawa to yodo tondro la sopa, di legi ji son rangdo giri.
Now, through this lifetime, when we engage in positive action, this will also accompany us as an imprint that leads us to a better life and a better human rebirth. Whereas the unskillful and harmful action will do the opposite, and we will find ourselves next life in misery.
Tene tambo pardo는 처음도 나랑 낚시 찍고래. Tene amani 제와 랭도 양 나랑 찍고 제와 롱용하래.
In the intermediate state, our consciousness, perceiving consciousness, is all alone. And later, when we found the body and are born from the womb of a mother, we are alone as well.
Tene 양치강 숨바데 다요 마지 젤네 portanta 통지 연에 롱이 기본로 다 성님 알아서 현로를 값어요. ben 말 도도지 티지고라 포지 요나 티포든들이 텔란제나 텔라 말탄 요만 포지 보레. 베테라완 로게 나서 현로를 값.
The next example says, as very much like we from a midst of a pot of butter, we take a hair, then this hair is without butter, and in the same way we have to leave back all our possessions, and we're going alone.
Teni pena marjenu potemba sungdu ta ngarong sona pena japundawo yana yopo kasi yore tinun yopo chekero ngarang kanyomdo chetogomundu.
Taking from the pot of butter that one hair is like even a king has to leave his kingdom and cannot take with him a single servant.
Teni ngarang la tsewege chodong, padong, ma, bodong, pomo la sopa kanrizi yona yo, teni ngarang jibu, pardol roa madol korong so nyomdo yongtugu mare.
Same applies to all those near ones, the dear ones, like friends and parents, brothers, sisters. We can't take anyone and have to leave all alone.
Tani ngarang la jo senor, pe kanri top chimbo tani kanri mombo yona jigi noni te saji ngarang nyomdo kurtugu mare.
All our possessions, our wealth, is totally useless at this time. We can't take the slightest bit with us and have to leave empty-handed.
Tela dene ta soni ngarang to tata shendo de ya pardol ngarang jipo rogere pe tenda wala dene tata ngarang to misendala chikje zhou la so ba tenji pa chu de sin jo wa temna yong tenda wala song long dang na den ko ge chuni de tom jin jon rogere ngarang jipo ma do so yo mare.
Now, when we know that we came alone, we have to leave alone, this is useful at a time where we find even our dearest friends changing in mood, so that we are facing the impermanence. And we understand this is the very natural characteristic of all this world. It's just impermanent, and we have to leave alone.
감지용 론이 기본으로 다 양측한지만 론섬 론라 먹가라 탐이 이제 론로랑라 먹종 메시지에서는 다 나랑 좀 되니까나 나랑 나랑래 지와 제가 나랑래 가와지 소용요 말해 나랑가 나랑라 빼미기 제와 전부 제와 된다고 소라요 말해.
The next sentence says, there is no choice for our own mind not to be friendly to itself, and it is impossible that mind is not honest or straightforward with itself. And in this way, we find that we are, in fact, the ones that care most about us. It is ourselves that is nearest and dearest to itself. When we discover that we are actually the one caring most for ourselves, then if we were to do something that results in harm for ourselves, this is really unconceivable. Now, it says one's own intellect, one's own mind being not straightforward and honest to itself is sheer impossible. This should show how absurd it would be if we think that having the option of going a straightforward, honest way to happiness, instead we were leading ourselves astray in entangled in suffering, then this is truly strange and absurd, so it's almost impossible to think of. If at this point we were not to practice what is our heart concern, the divine Dharma, then wouldn't that be to ruin one's own life, oneself? In fact, it is the Dharma that is the resource for our happiness and liberation. So this is the main and true heart concern that we should follow. To ruin one's own life means that if I miss this chance in this life, it will be difficult to expect a future chance to appear, a chance to practice again the Dharma. Jamgon Lodro Taye explains this with a further example, talking about a stone placed at the bottom of the ocean, and as stones do, they don't swim, and it's very unlikely that they will once again float at the surface of the ocean. And so we ourselves, when we have sunk into the ocean of unskillful, unwholesome actions, cannot expect truly to be to reach the surface again just on its own.
Tani 다다디 초카라 도레바노 예나랑도 다다 밀루양 다바 토디 tani te pedawa kande yena kunchu samga tani tujela tene tani tapandawo tangywa.
As we ourselves are in a similar situation and most likely to be like stones sitting at the bottom of the ocean, then how come we have found this human rebirth? This is due to the inspirational power of the three enlightened principles of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha that functioned as a rope that was going down to the bottom of the ocean and taking up the stone.
tani dada kunchu samje tapa tangde ta tela ngarang so nyongne chine tapa yapo zangu.
When now this rope has been let down to us and by the inspiration of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, we had better hold on to the rope and climb by means of our experience.
tani dada de zong marabna yang do de ma chujabla song ngarang so perna nyawa la so ba lu len ba ta bari song na tani yong kunchu samge tapa zan tang to mundu yala zang to mare.
If we again miss the chance to hold on to this rope and drop down, we sink in deep misery in the lower realms of this existence, in the hell realms. There won't be a rope again to hold on to, and who will take us upon to the surface?
tela tene ta ngarang so perna dana zamba tamji le yena tani mang chia tene chuba nimbare. tani saba kashi yore. te yendu tati chula mu ba dang, yi chi dang, de ba dang, ten dawa la tene ta tamji enan zong yung mare.
Now that considering this assembly of people here, most of them are elder practitioners, but there are some new people among, and what brings us together is the great interest, the deep interest in Dharma and our wishing prayer.
tani ta jatanga sosu ge tuse la tembe ge nyamni chegen do wa sosu tamji ge nyamni de chege yore. yena yang ti nyamni de la ngala boji de chenbo tan yung gu mundu nyamni de ge pena ta ya ji nda wo. ngaru san la ya ji nda wo de shuk chenbo ji yung gu mundu tamji ge sang wo yore.
But we all spend some way or other with relation to Dharma, and Rinpoche says most people constantly wonder why, in spite of practice, they don't experience the great breakthrough success.
tani ta sosu ge nyamni se ba tel jen chang to gu do wa. nyama ta ba de si nyamni gan se ba tel jen chang wa de jen chang ne du jen de nyamni se ba de chu la yi chi yo ba da de. chu la yi chi de to ba ge da de.
Now, the very fact that we actually applying Dharma again and again on a regular basis, we spend some time, we focus our interest, then means that we actually have a great deal of certainty and confidence in Dharma.
tani yi chi ya bo de to ba de kan ri tin to ne de ngarang ge nyamni se ba la de ne tani sem la njur ba te ba de. te nyamni ge da de.
So what makes us trust Dharma? It is our own experience that applying Dharma for a prolonged time has an effect on our mind, our mental state, and based on this experience, we trust.
tani dada yang chugo sarba la shoyung wa nyamni dada da sarba chugo la shoyung wa. te yang tani pen ngen ge le dong men lam ki yo ba de. jewa ngama la. perna jewa ngama la tani songji ge go yi ji te la ngarang men lam ta ngarang de ji su shu ba shong da wa. yang na dambe chu bo de yang na che tin yang na lama do ge wi xin ten da wa xin ja ni te la ngaru sem ga wa do ko ba ko nga mo ba lan den da wa ge le tani drup ji yo wa chu drup ji yo wa tani yi yung wa shu da wa tani le do men lam yo ba da.
There are some people here who have been maybe entering the gate of Dharma first time. They're newcomers, but the fact that they're here is due to their previous mental imprints that and the wishing prayers. They were pushing them, and it might have been a situation in previous lifetimes where you encounter representations of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, let's say a statue or a Dharma text or a Dharma practitioner, a teacher, and in this meeting you just in your heart feel the honest wish that may I also have the chance to spend some time to study this Dharma or to practice this Dharma, and this wish later results in actually meeting the Dharma. When now at this point we newly meet Dharma and feel the great pleasure in heart to take refuge, this delight in our mind is the result of previous wishing prayers and the action that was actually leading us to this situation. There are some people then that spend time in practicing bodhicitta by this giving and taking meditation. So there are just people then there think, well, I heard the bodhicitta is of that great importance, and also then it's very skillful to develop it by this meditation of giving and taking, and now they're breathing heavily, sitting there on their cushion and breathing heavily, so that their noses are burning. When now the nose is itching and burning, and one thinks maybe I could have a relief by opening the mouth and there breathe through the mouth in and out, then there seems to be somewhat a relief, but the doubt is haunting us. They're saying, well, the Lama didn't exactly teach that we should breathe through open mouth, but so there must be something wrong here. So maybe then when we do this exercise and with the in-breath we should receive all the suffering and the mishaps of others into ourselves. When doing so, then suddenly maybe we feel some discomfort in the body and we feel some headache and we think, oh, maybe I have overdone this exercise. This is due to taking in the suffering of all sentient beings.
송지 동 추동 겐된 라소바 추게된 하고요 말에대 옛날요 생진이라 팬도 자천부 생기 되는 내바 보고 된다와가 생기 뿔부 된다와를 팬도 자천부 생기 된다 요래.
But luckily, there are also people around in this world that are naturally good, and without even having heard the name of Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, they naturally enjoy helping others. They take care of their kids, of sick people, of poor people.
다 된다고 생긴 그 공소되라 추가 맛이 나양 디기상은 송주고 산데디.
Even though they haven't heard anything about Dharma, we can say that the state of mind of those people is bodhicitta.
다른 송주고 산데 송지게 자 추탐지기 힘으로와 인성을 이젠다와 인성을.
This awakened heart, bodhicitta, is so called the very foundation of all Dharma action. It is the heart essence of Dharma.
다른 다당 아론종가 남바가 탐지기 문이들이 생진라 삼바감 생진 탐지래 인지감 된다와 오종의 땅의 미바가 다된 의서다네 종주산라 라면 주바리.
Now, when we train ourselves in contemplation of loving kindness and compassion, and train in taking and giving meditation, we are actually we train ourselves actually in the steps of the path of bodhicitta.
야, 되니 다들 chuy인데 되는 가론도 되지. 저와 요나 저와 뒤에 사실 되는 기회를 당와요.
Right. So far for the present teaching, and if there are any questions, please ask.